Ooh, yeah. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're Aunt Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet. Let's sip some tea, sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. Sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Come on in now. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah, yeah. Come on in and hit that like, don't forget now. Auntie Mickey's house. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Grown talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house, make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice, respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. Auntie Mickey's house, that's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. On in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat. Come on in and hit the light. Hit the light, hit the light. You're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in her house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, come on in and hit that light. Hit that light. Oh, you're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Grab a seat, drop your feet, let's sip some tea. Sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah. Come on in and hit that light, don't forget. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Don't talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word, oh yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real, keeps it real. That's the deal, that's the deal, baby. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house, oh yeah. Auntie auntie, come on in and hit that light. Oh, you're right, Auntie Mickey's. Yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh.
Okay, my bad. That happened. That's weird. Here we go. StreamYard. I'm going to blame it on StreamYard. So, can y'all hear me now? I hope you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh my goodness. Again, let me repeat myself. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This is the last Monday of the year. Oh my goodness. And I'm telling you, it's going out with a bang here on YouTube, especially in this black tea sector. My goodness. My goodness. But again, it's raining hard behind me. Yes, it's pouring down. It's pouring down. I tried a new background. I was playing around. Hello, Miss Purple. How are you? I decided I'd play around with some of the StreamYard stuff, and I actually got this one off of Canva. So, let me see I'm gonna take a poll. You like this one, or would you prefer this one? I feel like I'm sitting in the fire. Which one do y'all like? The first one or the second one? Put a 1 in the chat if you like the first one. Put a 2 in the chat if you like the second one. Like the first one, LaWanda. Okay, I got 1 vote. Mr. Phillips likes the second one. I'm warming up in the fire. I'm in the fire. Millionaire's Cove likes the second one. I'm gonna go with okay. Seems like more people like number 2 than number 1. So let me see if I can get a few more votes in before I decide which one to go with. Either way, I'm sitting in the fire inside. Hey, Lennox, how are you, love? Oh, my goodness. What a weekend. What a weekend for the black tea sector. Lord have mercy. For those of you who follow, I'm on fire. I'm on fire, Mr. Phillips. Fire. Oh my goodness. For those of you who are in the black tea sector or are familiar with the black tea sector, oh my goodness, some stuff popped off over the weekend. It was just very, very unnerving is the best way for me to put it. Very, very unnerving. So if you guys saw the topic, we're going to talk about it. Actually, both topics, because the first part, family business, we're dealing with SA. And the second one, talking about Justin Combs and Diddy, that's SA too. So, oh geez, and it's family. I really don't want to go off into names of people, names of content creators that are involved. I can say that something was reported on a platform. I just recently met this person. She's a really sweet young lady. And it just turned into chaos on her platform. I don't want to bring up the other individual that was involved. She's also a content creator, and I don't know this young lady, but it got crazy. It got really, really crazy. Danny Robertson has reported on it, and King Payne has reported on it as well. If you guys want to check out their lives later, I would suggest you do so. We've had our share of dealing with SA in this background here. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, exactly, Lennox. Exactly. And again, we've had our share of dealing with allegations and people denying and things of that nature. And all I can say is honestly, and I can only speak for myself, my heart goes out to this young lady that is in the middle of this issue. But that's not really, I don't want to debate whether it happened or not. That's not what I'm here to talk about. Let me start out real quick though. Let me say hello to my family first before I jump off into this, okay? So first of all, I'm going to go from the top down and say hello to everybody because you know that's what I do. Hello, Barbara. How you doing? And you guys, thank you for dropping in earlier. I went to the casino for about an hour on Auntie Mickey's slots and, did a live. It was a short live. It was a little less than an hour. And I appreciate those of you that jumped in that live because, I'm trying to monetize the channel. And the more watch hours I get, the closer I get to monetizing. So I appreciate those that jumped in and encouraged me on in this slot session, if that's what you want to call it. But and if there's anybody in the chat who has not subscribed to Auntie Mickey's slots, please do this for me. Pretty please. I'd appreciate it if you did. But getting back to what I was talking about, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was very chaotic at some point. I feel for the entire family at this point. Because, one thing about us as a community, as a black community, we have for decades, generations, swept family secrets under the rug. And they go untreated. You know what I'm saying? But before I get into this, let me greet everybody accordingly, okay? I said hello to Barbara. It just went down to the bottom. Barbara's in the house. Discerning 8. Hello, Discerning 8. How are you, my love? Mr. Phillips is here. How are you, sweetheart? Camille's here. Hi, Camille. Millionaire's Cove is here. LaWanda Jackson. Hello, LaWanda. Let's see. Who else? Miss Purple. I think I acknowledged you as well. Lisa Howard. Hello, sweetie. Lennox. I think I acknowledged you as well. Chandra. Hello, Chandra. Hi, Retretta. How are you, sweetie? Hey, DeLove Bud. How are you, sweetie? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, DeLove Bud. Hello, Catherine Powell. Hello, Satin Doll. Yes, Satin Doll is in the house. For those of you that didn't come to the Christmas party last week, y'all missed out. Y'all missed out. Satin got the best prize. I had a giveaway. What was that? Oh, that's my iPad trying to talk to me. Hey, Crystal. What's going on? Yeah, I had a giveaway at the Christmas party. And for those, hi, baby, I see you. You snuck in there too. QT, hey, sweetie. How's it going? And there's a lot of people in the bushes. Hello. I don't know who's in the bushes, but y'all hit that like button. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. But yeah, we had the little Christmas party on Christmas Eve, and I gave 3 gifts away. Mr. Phillips won one of them. It was a hairdryer, and your hairdryer is on the way, sir. Satin got the dang, what are them things called? It was like a double broiler kind of. It heats up food on 2 separate. Plug it in and heat your food up on 2 separate. You can have 2 dishes warming up at the same time. That's the best way for me to explain that. And then my friend Sammy from Bites and Beyond TV. She's a content creator. She got the 2-quart. What is that thing called? Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Phillips. Oh, the tea tonight. QT, I'm not gonna address it like others are. I want to talk to it. I want to talk to this issue on a more broader level. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Dutch oven. Thank you, Donna. I knew it was something foreign. Swedish oven. I don't know, Dutch, Swedish, Italian oven. It's an oven. It looked like a big old pot with a lid to it. So that's what I call it. It's a pot with a lid to it, and it's heavy. So those were the 3 gifts that were. I pulled names, and you had to be in the chat at the time to win. And as people would come in and greet, I would write your name down and I put it in a box. And Queen Tulsa actually came over, and hi, India. She helped me. She co-hosted, and it went so well. I was really impressed. She's such a good commentator. And the first time I saw her commentate was over on Danny's channel, so it just worked out so well. Yes, and I'm glad to have you here too, Sat. Oh, no, you did, huh? Oh, goodness gracious. Funerals are so hard to do around the holidays. Man, because every year from now on, that family is going to have that memory, So God bless you in that respect, Sat. That's draining from anyone. Hello, Puma. Hello from Italy. Well, welcome, Puma from Italy. Have a seat. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay? But before I get started on this other topic, let me just kind of bring you up to par if you haven't already been told about it. Justin Collins. Diddy's son, the one by Mia. I think her name is Mia. He is now being sued for SA, as well as Diddy. Diddy has actually been served in prison. So his life is just going down the toilet every day that he's sitting in that prison. I really personally don't think he's ever getting out. Honestly, I don't. And I really don't think he should be able to come out. That whole trial was mishandled, in my opinion. So, but Justin Combs and his father, Sean Puffy Combs, are being sued for SA, and they both have been served. Justin actually visited his father in prison for about 90 minutes, just him. He went to go visit his dad in prison, and they had a little sit down. Chances are they're discussing the case. I would think that's the case. But it's not a criminal case, it's a civil case. Hello, nephew. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you, 8 with the 24. Glad to see you, my love. So, as it stands now, this is just a civil case, not a criminal case, although I think it should eventually become a criminal case. If, and this is going to be a big if it becomes a jury situation, or not a jury situation, but if the judge finds the plaintiff believable, and that's going to be a hard one, and I'll tell you why. So the lawsuit was actually filed back in June during the trial. Yes, they do. They record everything in prison. So apparently this lawsuit was filed back in June during the trial of Diddy in a Los Angeles court. And Justin and Diddy evaded being served until just recently. Oh my goodness, Satin. So apparently a young female was lured by Justin, because his daddy was Diddy, I guess. He used his daddy's prominence to get this young lady to come over from Louisiana to Los Angeles. She was held against her will for a whole weekend and repeatedly graped by not only Justin, but Diddy wearing a mask and 2 other masked men, unidentified masked men. Now, this took place in 2017. Okay. The young lady was what was described as an accomplished and degreed professional. So she just wasn't some hooker. She just wasn't some hoe on the street. Okay? She wasn't just, throwing it out there, spreading it wide, and collecting coin for it. So she was considered to be an accomplished individual. So Justin used his dad's celebrity status to lure her to a Los Angeles property. I believe it was in Beverly Hills, under the guise of potential employment. Okay, promising to use his dad's contacts and status to make it happen. Okay, and he held it over her head. Now, she was flown to LA, taken to a high-end Beverly Hills property, that's it, where she was allegedly rubbed and repeatedly graped by both Justin and his daddy, as well as those 2 other masked men. And she had no idea who they were over the course of an entire weekend. Okay, and Diddy was masked too, but because Justin addressed him as Pops. Exactly, QT. So I don't know this woman's name, but apparently this young lady met Justin on Snapchat. Now here's where it gets ugly. They met on Snapchat, and he asked for some risque photos from her. And she complied. That don't look good. That don't look good. And then after he asked for these photos, she gives them to him. And then she gets on a plane and flies over there to meet him, that don't look good. That's all I'm going to say about that. But apparently he was promising her employment with Revolt. Okay. So if this goes to court, this could actually go against her. Okay. And the reason I say that is because it's almost like it was a consenting adult situation when it was just online. Exactly, Satin. Now, I know that no means no, but at some point in time, common sense has got to kick in too. You know what I'm saying? Even in a court of law, and they have to go by the law. But she sent nasty pictures and then got on a plane to meet him. And when she got there, she got the surprise of her life. Now, she wasn't forced on that plane to go. So, nor was she forced to send those pictures. So, in this particular instance, women must be held accountable for their actions as well. You can't just go into a situation doing foul stuff or what could be conceived as, I don't know, amicable, only to get there and that's not what I wanted to do. But don't you think at some point in time you're giving mixed messages when you, yeah, Satin, that's exactly what I was thinking that myself. You know, now, yeah, you're doing a lawsuit and whatnot, but you sent the man nasty pictures, and then you got on a plane and went over there. Okay, Delove. Oh my God, it's about the perception of it. So it's gonna be pretty hard to prove that they took it, legally. If they have photos of her, they have photos of her. Hey, Q Rock, how are you? So why is this coming out now? Is this a bandwagon move? Who knows? Maybe she's jumping on the bandwagon like everybody else. But yes, no does mean no. And that's when it's going to have to boil down to no means no. I'm sure that we will get updates on this as we... Yeah, she probably was, QT. But, if you doing some, solicitation type moves on the internet, and then you go over there, like you gave him what he wanted. What in the world is that sound? I'm sorry, that was my iPad. It keeps tripping. But when you can't have it both ways. You can't go in with the perception of, we two grown adults and we gonna do what we want to do, and suddenly, oh, that's not what I was looking for. Especially if they have receipts and you don't. That's just my perception. It's gonna be a hard one to prove, But, ladies have got to be more responsible in how they communicate with strangers. And it doesn't matter how famous they are. Hi, Ann. How are you? Especially when you're dealing with a Diddy. Somebody with Diddy, really, a Diddy son. So, more to come, I'm sure. But again, we're living on, man, this internet is starting to become more and more SA related than anything I've ever seen. And we've had our little, you know what's with somebody we knew. That was a very uh, trying time. I'll put it like that. So when this situation came up over the weekend, I saw similarities. Uh, both similarities are both of them are actually involving family. And if you don't know, if you know, you know what I'm talking about. Um, the one that we had more contact with several months ago, he ended up getting canceled. Okay, pretty much. But if you were around back then, hearing all the lies and explanations that seemed plausible, especially when you don't know all of the information. I can only speak for myself, but I know that he did fool a lot of other people on this platform and others. We just, until we knew the whole story, you just, you're almost at a point where you just like, you don't know what to think, and I'm glad that part is behind us. But here we are looking at another situation. You're freezing at 26 degrees. Lord Jesus, Mr. Phillips, that's crazy. That's crazy. But anyway, as I was saying, in our community, in the Black community, excuse me, for generations we have kept family secrets swept under the rug to a detriment. We keep them behind closed doors. We don't. How you doing, Lisa Bruno? This practice has been very common over generations. Man. But what it does, this practice has often remained common and successful in, well, Auntie, it is the most peaceful out of all of them. Oh my goodness, yeah. This practice has often remained common and successful in keeping it under wraps, but often festers behind the scenes like a cancer. It really does. It rips families apart in many cases. But then YouTube came along, Lord Jesus. Now, before social media was prevalent, things like essaying that was going on in families. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Things that go on in families behind the scenes. If y'all grew up in that atmosphere, you know what I'm talking about. What goes on in this house stays in this house. Point blank, period. You don't talk about our family business outside of this house. But there's some things that need to be addressed that are happening in families and have far too long been swept under the rug. So here we have a case involving another content creator whose son has been accused of essaying this content creator's niece back in 2023. And when it came out to YouTube, it wasn't meant to, I don't think it was meant to just be thrown out there. Yes, YouTube is definitely not a place to air out your family stuff. You know what I'm saying? But what happened. What happened happened. You can't undo it now. It's out there, and now it's out there for everybody's scrutiny. And the sad thing about it is that once again, we're looking at division. We've got people that believe the victim. We've got people that believe the son. Exactly, QT. You got that right about Justin. You best believe Puffy told him where to hide the money and how to move, or Justin will be sitting in there with him. Exactly. But nevertheless, we need to be very clear. Social media has been used or weaponized to expose some of family's deepest, darkest secrets. And it's a mess. But again, let's be clear. YouTube should never, ever, ever, ever be an alternative to seeking healing of hurtful family secrets and the effect they can have on future family dynamics. I'm going to say that again. YouTube should never be used as a substitute for real help. Exactly, same on Facebook. But I'm just using YouTube as an example because what happened over the weekend took place on YouTube. Okay? And now it's all over the place. It's all over the black tea sector. Yes. And it's all over YouTube. And again, I feel awful for this young lady. I feel awful for this young lady, but then you hear the stories on the other side of the coin, where you've got a mother defending her son, and I don't know that mother, I don't know that woman, nor do I know her son. I don't know the niece. I don't know none of these people. But I would never insert myself into the midst of a family issue. Because in the end, you're going to be looked at sideways, no matter what. You can't allow your platform to be used to hash out other people's drama. And that's the unfortunate part of all this. Not only because of the impact that it's having on the platform it originated from, but the impact that it's having on the family itself. Now, hopefully, this family will get the help that they need to get through this. But there's so much vitriol involved. I don't know if that could even happen. We've got a mother who's defending her son. Absolutely. You've got a mother defending her son, but allegedly, according to the niece, that mother actually confronted the son when it happened and pulled a pow-pow on him and said, if you ever do that again, I'm going to pow-pow you, and made him write a letter of apology. But then you've got the mother saying that's a lie. So there's too much, that's a lie, this is a lie, that's a lie, this is a lie. Nobody knows what's the truth and what's a lie. But one thing is for sure, you do not, you cannot victimize the victim again. You can't do that. Now, fortunately, this young lady went up on Danny's platform, and Danny gave her a safe place to tell her story. And I must say, her story never changed. Whereas on the first platform, there was just too much chaos. There were like 6 people up on the platform hollering and screaming over each other, and nothing can get accomplished in that type of setting. No matter what kind of control you think you have, what should have happened, and I'm not trying to tell this other content creator what to do. Had that been here, I would just shut it down. this can't happen here. This can't happen. Exactly, Lisa. This can't happen here. And if you want to give that young lady an opportunity to tell her story, which is what she wanted to do, she wanted to tell her story. She should have had exclusive. Uh, she should have been exclusive on the platform, and everyone else should have been put off. And let that person say her piece, which is what took place on Danny's platform. And she was able to appreciate that. But now there's just so much back and forth. People believe on one side, people don't believe on another. And it brings me back to where I was with the Quiet Storm situation. It wasn't the same. But when you don't know all of the information and you just have part of the information, you don't know what to think. Yes, Lisa, she does. She provides a safe space. And she's no joke about this particular issue. Absolutely, Lawanda. Putting on social media gives the situation the right to be expanded by all who have comments, negative and positive. Exactly. Hello, Patty Welch. How are you, sweetie? Thank you for being here. So I didn't want to get up here and point fingers or anything like that, but I did want to talk about how sweeping things under the rug can only fester like a cancer. Because real life, you cannot log off real life. Hello, Anthony. How are you? Hi, Diane LaRosa. One thing is for sure about real life. Once you turn off your computer, life still goes on. Life still goes on. You can't just log off of life. And that's the sad part of all this, is that, lives have been uprooted and even lost due to situations like this. Conflicts, especially family beefs. Lord have mercy. I mean, we've seen so many things take place here on YouTube with beefs that it ain't funny. Auntie, I'm not RN psychic healer. I don't know what that. Oh, Patty Welch says, Auntie, I'm snot RN psychic healer. Okay. Well, welcome, sweetheart. Welcome. So, anyway, I just, I want to give others the opportunity, if you want, to come up on the platform and maybe give your 2 cents on this commentary. Because one thing is for sure, if you let a cancer fester, eventually it's going to kill. It's going to kill. It's going to kill. We've had content creators beefing over, just content creators beefing that weren't family. And we know what happened there. We had one content creator go to Vegas, he and his wife. And there was another content creator that he had been beefing with. And that dude tracked him and his wife down and pow, them gone, dead, boom. This is how toxic social media can get. We've got content creators unaliving themselves due to bullying and harassment. And then we've got a whole new demon out there of family dirt, family secrets, whatever you want to put, whatever title you want to put on it. Some things just need to be kept off of social media And it's up to the content creator, the one that provides the outlet for people to come up and say what they got to say. It's up to you to handle that shit correctly. And it was such an overwhelming situation with the one content creator over the weekend that had all those people on the panel. People are screaming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Nothing got accomplished. Nothing. It made a lot of people question the victim. A lot of people didn't question the victim. Then another content creator is reporting on it, and yet another one is reporting on it. And the next thing you know, you got a whole sector divided. They bring that stuff to Walmart too, huh? So the best advice I could give, and whether they take it or not, is to keep that mess off of YouTube, off of Facebook, off of Instagram, whatever social media that you go to. Because healing is not in the platform. That's not where you're going to get your healing. Anthony says, yep, some social media content creators are sociopaths. Leave them alone when they show you who they are. Yep, I said it. And again, I'm not accusing any content creator of instigating or anything like that. It all happened live. It was live. And, hindsight is 2020. And I'm pretty sure that this person is taking a lot of heat on how it was handled. And I don't think that she was being malicious in how she handled it. I don't think that's the case at all. However, it is what it is, and I would hate to be the one, because I've been in these shoes. I've been accused of supporting an essayer, and it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good, especially when you know within your heart of hearts that you don't support that you don't support that activity. You don't support people that are guilty of that. And once you find that they're guilty of it, then you cut their ass loose. But it's such a delicate situation, and it's so prevalent in so many families, not just black folks, white folks too. We from the outside looking in. And if families can't get it together and figure out who's what, who's saying what, how can we be expected to, you know what I'm saying? Come up with an actual verdict, Hold on, Barbara. Barbara said, Auntie, I am in a sector where they have a side for the victim and it's over 50K supporters. Then we have a side for the unaliver, and it's starting to get messy. They are fighting at the courthouse. Oh my goodness. What sector is that? Exactly, Lawanda. Exactly, Lawanda. It's the description after the fact of you knowing. But again, it still doesn't feel good to be accused of being on the side of wrong when you're not. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope that those that are picking sides, yes, justice for Romika. The people that are picking sides, I hope you haven't picked the wrong side. That's all I can say. Especially if the victim is not lying. And I'll be very honest with you. I have to say that her story has not changed. But again, I don't know this young lady. I don't know her aunt. I don't know her mama. I don't know the son. I don't know none of these people. Okay, Camille, that's the Romika Meeks case. I just, it's heartbreaking to see someone being attacked on a platform that only wants to give their side of the story. And that's what broke my heart. Because she, although has been familiar with coming to no reason to lie, right? I mean, but then in Patty, who I don't know the family dynamics either. I'm just being, what do they call, the devil's advocate? But in my heart of hearts, I'll be very honest with you. I believe the victim. I'm going to say it and put myself out there. I believe her. And it's about what I've observed. You know what I'm saying? So much information has been drudged up that I can't even keep up with it all. There's just so much personal information on a daily basis coming from the mother and oh my God, I can't even keep track of it all. And when this is all said and done, okay, Patty, what I would suggest you do is go to Danny Robertson's channel and watch yesterday's live. As a matter of fact, you can even go to official King Payne's platform. He just finished up a live on this very subject. And I'll let them tell you. Because I'm not naming none of these people's names. I don't know none of them. And I'm not going to get up here and act like I do. Danny, D-A-N-I, Danny Robertson. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about Romika Weeks as well. It won't be today, but we're going to talk about her as well. Because, man, that case, whew, it's crazy. Yes, Patty. That's it. Exactly. So it's a lot to take in. And they're covering after the debacle. Okay. And again, I don't want to pull in all the other content creators. Well, you know what? Hell, I done said enough. If you really want to, well, you can't even, the video's not even available anymore because she took it down. So I'm not going to throw her name out there. But the video that instigated all of this is not even available to see now. But there are discussions about it. There are discussions, and there is Danny Robertson allowed the niece, the victim, to the alleged victim. I'll just say the alleged, which I believe she is a victim. Until I see otherwise, that's going to be my stance on it. She allowed the lady to come over and give her side of the story without any interference or anything. Matter of fact, the niece was over there not last night, but the night before last. But she did another follow-up live on that as well. So it's a lot to take in, and for those that are triggered by this topic, if you can't handle it, just don't, because there's a lot of information that, oh Jesus, I mean, honestly, all you can do at this point now is pray for that family, pray for some serious healing and serious help, because it's definitely, oh God. But again, this is going on in a lot of families. This just happens to be one that was exploited on YouTube over the weekend. But how many situations just like this have been swept under the rug, especially with us? Don't you say nothing about what goes on in this house. You say something and we gonna have a problem. Oh, anytime, Patty, anytime. Thank you so much for coming, love. Oh, okay, Mr. Phillips. I'll check that out later too. So again, this is something that, those of us that are of, that senior category, we've seen it happen in so many families, so many secrets that, even they stay hidden until somebody dies, that kind of thing. Thank you, Patty. God bless you too. And it's like a cancer. And there's so many families that, they've got these little things going on between this family member and that family member, and everybody doesn't even know about it. They just know that this niece and that cousin don't get along, or something like that, and it's never properly addressed. It's just swept under the rug and nobody gets help for years. And they say history tends to repeat itself. So what happens? You end up having kids, and then one of the kids do it themselves. Oh, okay, Barbara, I see what you're talking about. No, Spirit. I'm not a psychic. I don't. That's not my thing. Yes, too many dark secrets. Too many dark secrets. Yeah, well, Spirit, were you talking to me or were you talking about Patty? I just came in here for the first time and you hit it on the head. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. Thank you. But no, I'm not a psychic. I'm 63 years old and I've been here for a while. And I've seen some stuff happen. Thank you, love. So yes, prayers definitely need to go up for this family, because there is a lot of damage. A lot of damage. You can just see by the way they talk to each other and scream over each other. And God, it's crazy. Bless you too, Spirit Whisper Angel. It's crazy, and I hate to see our people out there like that, front and center. Because, them other folks, they love to point the finger and say, look, there they go acting up again. Hi, Lady of Elegance Candles. How are you, sweetie? That's the thing that bothers me the most, is when this kind of thing comes out in the public. But yes, Lisa, it becomes entertainment for some, and that this is by no means entertainment. I mean, this is YouTube Jerry Springer shit. YouTube Jerry Springer shit. But when it involves us as a people in the black tea sector, especially, yes, it is, Barbara. It might be gone now. It might be gone. If you click on it, it might say gone. Let me know if it pops up as gone. Yes, it is very serious, Lisa. Very serious, because again, these people that might be entertained by this, they can always log off, go to bed, go to sleep. But the people involved, they gotta go to sleep. and wake up and face the same issues. It's over. It's like a gerbil in a wheel running, you know. Oh, okay, Barbara. Well, if you're able to see it, then you should be able to pop it up. But it wouldn't be surprising if it's not there now. But I get so tired of seeing this repetitive hurt happen to families. You know, they don't want somebody to go to jail, or they don't want their son to be, Hi Ben doll, how are you, sweetie? It's a tough thing to it's a tough situation on the part of the mom as well. That's still her son. And your gut wants you to protect your son. Even though he's a grown-ass man. Your gut wants you to protect your son. But the right thing is to make sure that justice is served, even if it's your son. Oh, bless your heart, Bendall. I couldn't imagine being in that space of having to choose. I'm doing good, Bendall. I'm doing good. I couldn't imagine being in that position of having to choose. Do I do the right thing? Okay, Stonegate, go somewhere, okay? You're really being disruptive. Hello, Ida Knight. How are you, love? So again, it rips your heart out when you see families struggling over this dysfunction. And families are supposed to love one another, but you've got all this vitriol, all this hate, and deep-seated issues that have gone unchecked for so many years that it just festers. It festers. Thank you, Catherine. It festers like a cancer. And we all know what cancer does. Eventually it eats you up and you die. And this is a cancer of the family. This is a cancer of the family. Family secrets, especially this magnitude, can tear a family apart and give irreparable damage. And the only way to get that fixed is to seek help, both professionally and spiritually. Spiritually and professionally. Preferably spiritually first. Because can't nobody fix nothing but God, to be truthful about it. Hold on just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So where was I? Hi, Down South Stitcher. How are you? Oh, she made it private. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me, Barbara. And she's really in a tough situation. She really is. And I feel for her. I really do. I feel for her because I don't think it was her intent for it to turn into what it did. And hindsight is 2020. It could have been handled differently. It should have been handled differently, but she was trying to get down to the bottom of something, and sometimes you have to let families work out their own shit. That's one thing I don't get involved with other people's family issues. Because at the end of the day, you know who's going to be looking? They're going to be looking at you crazy. Have you cut up the collard greens and soak those black-eyed peas? Not yet, honey. Not yet. Yeah. So it again, I just wish that, it didn't happen. I wish it didn't happen. But I don't like to see anybody go through attacks. I don't like to see the victim attacked. I don't like to see the content creator attacked. I don't like to see anybody attacked, but people lie. People lie. And in some cases, you don't know who's lying, but I personally believe the victim. I'm going to call her what she is based on what I observed. I'm just going to put that out there. And everybody else can use their own, come to their own conclusions. But I really hope that this family gets help. It's definitely possible to get help. And I mean, we as a people, we know how to get on our knees for the right reason. Get on our knees and ask God for help. And this is one of those cases. But there's just so much demonic stuff going on in the midst of all this that it's like, how do we get them to see that? All we can do is pray that somebody, exactly, it escalate. You know what, Lisa, you must have been there. Lisa said that all escalated so quickly. That's not easy to control, especially since it's family with emotions high. Exactly. But as a content creator, you control your platform. When you have StreamYard, and from what I understand, she was muting them, and they kept unmuting. But there's a solution to that too. You want to keep unmuting the mic after I've muted you? Then I would have removed them off the panel completely. Then they really can't come back and overtalk the other people. So there was a way around that, But you're never going to get anything resolved when you got people literally screaming and hollering over each other. It was hard for me to decipher who was even talking. I couldn't tell in some cases. The niece has kind of a deep voice. And sometimes when the son was going at it with the niece, I couldn't tell who was the niece and who was the son, because they almost sounded alike to me in some cases. And then the mom is in there, she's screaming and hollering, and it was just too much. Too much. And it should never have been exposed on YouTube. But I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Yes, Lisa, it was a lot. Everything does happen for a reason. And, YouTube and other social media platforms, they have a benefit. There's a lot of benefits to having technology, but then there's some demonic shit going on with that very technology that was put here to benefit us. So, Satan always gonna sneak in there and make something good bad for his benefit. But it doesn't have to stay that way. It really doesn't. I just feel so much for the family. And, others that weren't even on the panel or on the phone or wherever they were at, whatever the case may be. There's a grandmother involved. There's little kids that are witnessing this. There's just so much. So much. I saw that content creator cam up and her two little kids were standing there with her. Absolutely Millionaire's Code. And the first thing I thought about, you're talking like this around these babies. But she was so into what she was trying to prove her point that I don't know if she even considered them. She brought them up on camera to show how happy they are. But all this back and forth going on, and them kids was right there. That's what broke my heart. Because them kids, they know talking about who. We don't know this family, but them little kids do. Them little kids know their brother, they know their mother, they know their grandma, they know their cousin. You know, they know the players involved. These little ones. I think one was about 5, and the other one was maybe 7 or 8. I'm not sure of his age. Very well-mannered kids, don't get me wrong. Beautiful children. Beautiful children. But they're still children. Yeah. So again, I'm not going to elaborate too much more on this, but I do sincerely hope that, especially in the black tea sector, especially in the black community, we got to do better in addressing our family issues, our family secrets. They should not go on forever. Because like I said, they fester. They fester like a cancer. You've got people looking side-eyed at this relative over here, and another one looking side-eyed at this relative over here, and it's just constantly. And then one of them die, and then everybody want to fall out at the funeral. Then you got a whole new mess. Grandma died. Oh my God, Grandma, I wish you would take me. Making an ass of yourself at the funeral when you should have got your shit together before Grandma left. Maybe Grandma would still be here if y'all would have got your shit together and got together as a family out of love to resolve your issues, as hard as it may be. Maybe Grandma would still be here and not stressed out. See, folks don't think about that kind of stuff. Older people, they get older and they get tired of the nonsense that younger family members bring to the table. And after a while, it's like, Lord, just take me. Just take me. Just take me. Because you get tired. When you get up in age and you've seen the same repetitive bullshit keep going over and over and over. Different issues, different people, same shit, same family. And you got Grandma and Grandpa over here, and they've seen their kids go through it. They've gone through it with their, as siblings themselves and cousins and all this. And it's some point in time, your body just gets weary. Okay, Satin, you witnessed that today, huh? People falling out all over the casket. Grandma's gone. Grandma's gone. Did you think of Grandma when you was cussing out your cousin over here, right there with Grandma in the room? What do you think that does to Grandma? What do you think that does to Auntie that's almost 90 years old, the last auntie, and you guys is going back and forth and all this, and finally, I'm done. Exactly. They should not have to spend their final days in chaos. Families need to understand that, especially for the elderly people in the family. Respect your elders even when it comes down to your own mess. Keep that away from them. Keep it away from them, because that very thing can be their demise. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure when they were younger they had some things, because this is a generational curse, truth be told. Generational curses repeat every generation. They repeat themselves. Somebody has got to break the curse. And who's the greatest curse breaker? I'm not going to get up on my soapbox and preach. I'm not going to do that. But we all know who breaks those chains. We all know who breaks those chains. Forgiveness is a powerful, powerful thing. And that forgiveness may be the thing that gets you into heaven. Unforgiveness might be the thing that keeps you out of heaven. So again, I just pray for that family and any other family that's dealing with this. Any other, and it doesn't matter what your nationality is. Satan is so busy out there just ripping families apart behind bullshit. Just behind bullshit. You know, and I try to be as transparent as possible with my own life. And I've seen some things in my own immediate family, not necessarily mine, but my husband's family, that was just a constant, repetitive, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting family business out there on the street, because that's that family. I'm transparent about me. I can only talk about me. I don't have a problem telling on me, because can't nobody tell my story better than me. That's for sure. I didn't have the greatest relationship with my father, because there was so much jealousy and envy. And this is the man that was my father. But I had to forgive him. He did some real dirty shit to me, y'all. You guys don't know. He didn't SA me. He didn't do that. But he did some questionable shit to me and his grandchildren. Barbara said, Auntie, people have very dark souls now more than before, because old Slewfoot is roaming to and fro, seeking whom he may devour. And you know, hell is expanding itself. It's getting bigger and bigger, making room for more and more people. More and more people are blinded and complacent in where they stand. And there's no such thing as a perfect person, but damn, be cognizant of who your Redeemer is. Damn. Be cognizant of, if you have no other way to make it through a dilemma, get on your knees. I know a lot of people don't want to hear all that, but I'm going to say it until I can't say it no more. Get on your knees and ask God to help you. If I hadn't done that, ain't no telling where I'd be. I'd probably be dead. Now this chick over there in Canada, she likes to ridicule me. Her and her people, they like to ridicule me because I used to be a crackhead back in the 80s. I don't have any shame in that, because what I did in the 80s is my testimony. That's my testimony. God brought me out of that mess. If it wasn't for him, I don't know where I'd be. If it wasn't for my grandmother praying for me, taking me to church, instilling that in me, I don't know where I'd be. I don't know where I'd be. Me and my husband, we've been together for 48 years. We met at 15 years old. We have been through hell and high water together. And he's the one that kept us together because trust and believe, if we had to do it on our own, we wouldn't be together. Hello, KPO 404. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Deb. If he can fix this, is that right, Mr. Phillips? See, you got a testimony right there. Absolutely. That's the whole point of having a testimony. You don't hold on to your testimony in shame. You don't be ashamed of what you've been through, because God allowed you to go through that for a reason. Some people don't look at it like that. God, how can you let me go through this? You needed to learn your lesson so you can help somebody else learn their lesson. Thank you, Lady of Elegance. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Kay. It's people got to understand that life is so short. It's just a blink in the eye, blink of the eye when you think about it. You turn around, you blink, and time's up. And you got to look back and think, what did you do? What did you do to help others besides giving money and, food, stuff like that? What did you do for their soul? Exactly, Millionaire's Cove. A testimony ain't for me. It ain't for me to hold on to. That's selfish. It's selfish to hold on to a testimony. So what better way to help somebody else than to share something that only you can give them? Y'all can't give my testimony away. I'm the only one. I own this, just like you own yours. And I'm hoping and praying from the bottom of my heart that this family, at some point in time, make amends. Because, hey, at the end of the day, that's your family. That's your family. I can keep going on, and I'm not, because I just end up saying a whole lot. But I only prayed that my father had that same insight, because it didn't have to be the way it was. It didn't have to be that way. And here we were raised by the same woman. Raised by the same woman, but sometimes you can allow hatred to tear you up inside to the point where you can't heal. People always called you a pimp in high school. I bet you was something else, Mr. Phillips. But hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Look where you are now. Look where you are now. I know a lot of pimps that was going on back in the day. They dead and gone now. Either locked up or dead. Or still walking around and still dead in the head. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you were delivered from that. Deliverance is a wonderful thing when you accept it. And ain't no telling how many things you sidestepped and didn't even know it. I'm telling you the truth. But anyway, y'all, I'm not going to keep going on with this. I hope and pray. You guys, if you get a chance tonight, just say a prayer for, I can't even remember her name now. I want to say Tamaya. I want to say Tamaya. Just say Tamaya. I hope that's the correct name. Just say a prayer for Tamaya and her family. You see what I'm saying? There's that content creator that is her aunt that is going through it. I mean, there's just so much, and it's heartbreaking. 8 knows what I'm talking about. There's a few in here that know what I'm talking about. And the pain is so deep seated in this family that only God can fix that. We talking about police getting involved, all kinds of CPS being called, and all these things that, only God can fix that. Only God. Drug use, you name it. SA, sleeping around, you name it. It's going on. And these kids is coming up in that atmosphere, and you can't just sit back and just watch it happen and not feel something in you. That's true, Mr. Phillips. When you get old, you stop doing those wrong things. But you know what? Some folk take that for granted and figure that, I'll give it up when I get old. And they never get old. They get dead first. I don't want to wait till I'm dead and wish I had asked God for help. It's best to ask now while you can. Get it while the getting is good. So I'm just asking y'all to pray for that family. Pray for that family. Pray for this platform. Pray for the Black Tea sector, period. It has a lot of healing to do. A lot of healing. And I know that eventually everything will come out in the wash. I think that there's some lies being told, and I think there's some truths being told, and it's a matter of how they get sorted out. You raised 2 daughters by yourself. See, that's a blessing right there, Mr. Phillips. Yes, it is. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this live now. I done said enough. But again, let's just love one another and stay cognizant. In the last few days of this year going out, we're about to go into 2026. I hope we go into it with a little bit more, have our eyes open a little bit more as to what we're really dealing with. Because we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but with principalities. I love you too, Barbara. And for those that don't know what that means, we don't wrestle with the physical. We wrestle with spirits, the spirits that surround us. That's a real thing. That's what we wrestle with. So, without going off anymore, I'm just going to go ahead and end this live. God bless you guys, and I will see you tomorrow, God willing. Love you. Bye-bye.
Hey there, my kinfolk, thanks for stopping by. Auntie Mickey's house, where we reach for the sky. Every comment and smile, you make my heart glow. Together we're strong, together we grow. From gossip to politics, we cover it all. Sharing laughs and thoughts, having a ball. Your support means everything. it bright. Your support lifts me up, takes flight.